And yeah, we'll see how it ends out. Personally, I think Hermoise isn't going to have too bad of a time beating Xiphos, since there's quite a big skill difference, I would say. But yeah, we'll see how it ends. I think the character like very certain going to be Wrastor versus Ori, even though my screen is showing something else, as I'm seeing Epsa right now. Is he playing Epsa or? We'll see what's going to happen. No, I'm seeing Wrastor. Yeah, it's Wrastor. I would be surprised if Xiphos would have switched to Epsa all of a sudden, especially since I think he doesn't really play any other characters. But yeah, like getting right into the match right now. I think this is a very good counter pick for Ori, personally, since his combo game, yeah, it's kind of different. Like in this matchup, I feel like both characters kind of have like their own favorite stages. So counter picking gets kind of hard since both of them kind of like the both same places. I would say though this is slightly better for Wrastor, since he probably kills a lot more off the top than Ori. I would say, not necessarily sure about that. But at least Xiphos is kind of going decently so far. Both are already at kill percentage in some way, looking at the easy kill options both have. As you can see right now, by Wrastor getting edgeguard really easily. I think Ori has a really good time edgeguarding Wrastor in comparison to other characters edgeguarding Wrastor. It's one of the small advantages Ori has in comparison to other characters. But yeah, like, so far Xiphos has been doing pretty decent. I believe Cyberstorm will be joining me. Hi.
Sup?
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm doing okay. Brought some drinks.
Yes, I brought drinks. You want?
No.
Okay. In that case, pay me.
Alright, so we have started with Ori Wrastor. What do you think about this matchup?
As an Ori player,
Yeah.
I can say it's very volatile.
Yeah.
Because like it goes back and forth so much. Both characters have the combo potential and the rush potential to just like rush each other down. So it's really about who knows how to play the matchup better.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, for me, it's one of the few advantages Ori has is like being able to edgeguard Wrastor kind of better than most other characters.
True.
Which is like one of the reasons why I actually really like watching this, because like Wrastor doesn't get edgeguarded a lot, so it's really satisfying to see.
Nice.
But Xiphos takes the first match. I did not see that coming actually.
Let's go.
I was like kind of trash talking at the start of this commentary set.
Am I hearing upsets game 1?
Yeah, this would have been like a really interesting way to start the stream off if Xiphos takes this.
That's good. I don't know. I don't know if this is the first time Hermoise is actually on an offline tournament.
I believe it is.
Yeah.
I have never heard of him going to another offline tournament.
Yeah, exactly.
I actually played a few friendlies against him just yet, and I noticed that. Oh, Hermoise has a few questions about the rumble on his controller. But one of the few things I noticed is that his reactions, his tech chasing gets a lot less consistent on the offline.
Oh. Maybe because he's so used to online.
I feel like he kind of struggle adapting to online.
Yeah.
Offline indeed. As in, I feel like on offline sometimes you have a little more time to think for your tech chases.
You kind of do.
And I feel like it kind of misses here, so it might affect his playstyle indeed.
So it might be like the opposite of what we see with like players like Ludi and Oily, who just do better offline.
Yeah.
So it's instead of being a buff, it's kind of like a debuff. It's just like where nothing feels normal.
Yeah.
Things are happening like slightly faster than you're used to.
Yeah.
It kind of fucks with you.
Yeah, it gets different. So it's kind of interesting to see. There's always like a really interesting comparison between offline players and online players.
True.
Because like you have a few of those like online warriors who just win a lot of online tournaments, and when they just enter an offline tournament, then have a complete different result.
Yeah.
And the same goes the other way. Especially in the Netherlands, where we have a lot of locals, our matches are usually like really close and like fairly high level. But in online tournaments, we all just lose.
Just wanted to say that the players are waiting because apparently one of the players plays with Rumble and Rumble is not working, and that's the reason.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so is it Hermoise?
I have no idea who is who.
Hermoise is the boy
Did you
with black
did you
hair.
plug? Yeah. Is he using a GameCube controller? And if so, is the second port plugged in? Because if not, then the Rumble doesn't work. It's not plugged in.
I think it's yes, it's.
In that case, I'll
Xbox
try to.
controller.
Is it an Xbox controller?
Yeah, he's using an Xbox controller. I played
Is
him.
it an Xbox controller or a GameCube? Xbox? Yeah, it should just work, but it might be a setting. Controller settings? Like controller specific settings?
Is it really a Rise of Aether tournament without controller
That's weird.
issues?
Not really.
Like it's tradition at this point. So what I'm wondering is if the first game will be counted if there are so-called controller issues for Hermoise. Relax up here, yeah. Alright, Blark, I have an ethical question for you.
What is it?
Do you think it's fair to let the first game not count because Hermoise didn't have Rumble?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure how big of an ape this Rumble really is.
I personally have never seen someone actually using Rumble.
It's also the fact that Hermoise played out the game, you know?
Yeah.
If he had like quit it in the middle, then we could have had a discussion. But
Yeah.
since he just played it out, it's not really up for debate.
Yeah. It's I personally would say if Xiphos agrees with it, okay. If I was in Xiphos' situation, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
So a lot of confusion going around about the Rumble right now. We'll see how it ends. We also just noticed we're not playing doubles anymore.
Is Timothy Jones' phone up here?
Is this Timothy Jones' phone? It's really correct, yeah. Alright, what's the latest news, Cybertron?
The latest news is that Rumble should be working in the game. We have confirmed, like Blark has used it, and so we can confirm that the PC does work with Rumble.
Yeah.
But for some reason, even though everything seems to be working correctly,
Yeah.
Hermoise's controller isn't rumbling. And that's the problem.
That's quite interesting.
Yes, and also the most specific problem I've ever seen.
It's one of the... This is like a problem that happens like 1 in the 10
Once a
million
decade?
times or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like because like there are like 3 Rumble players in the entire world, and for some reason like out of nowhere.
Two
it
of them
doesn't
are
work.
here.
Yeah, 2 of them are here.
And one of them got it to work on the same PC.
It's yeah, it's amazing.
Why this is such a big problem? I don't know.
Yeah. What is actually what do you gain by playing with Rumble actually?
Don't ask me. I don't play with Rumble.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
me neither. Like, but it
mean,
annoys my
having-
hands.
I mean, yeah, just having the feel of it, I guess.
I know
Like a second sense of like touch. I don't know.
Maybe. I know in Melee it kind of helps with knowing when you're out of hit stun.
It does?
Yeah, I believe it does. Like I personally always play with Rumble off in Melee, but I believe it actually kind of helps you with knowing when you're out of hit stun. But I don't think Rivals either has that. As
Probably
in-
not. I think it's just like a set amount of hit stun when you get hit.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
I mean, Rumble. I mean, yeah.
I'm not sure what
I don't know.
what the reason is.
So
Maybe
yeah,
maybe it makes the game more feel real.
And maybe this is the dumbest reason we've ever stopped to stream this long.
Maybe it is. But yeah, what else could you do on like a Saturday midday except watching people fuck around with
Yeah.
Rumble?
Of course. I mean, who actually has better things to do this Saturday? Is
Yeah.
it Sunday? It's Saturday morning.
It's Saturday.
It's sunny at least.
Yeah,
It's a sunny day.
It's a sunny Saturday. And maybe tomorrow it will be a rainy Sunday.
I hope not. I mean, the weather today is literally perfect. So like,
Yeah. Do you actually know why I knew it was Saturday? Because the stores are open. And like in Christian villages like Leerdam where we are right now, they are always closed on Sunday.
oh, always?
Yeah, literally always.
Oh, damn.
Like I actually live in a fairly big city, Dordrecht. It has like 100,000 inhabitants. But on Sunday all stores are closed, and it's horrible. So
Oh no, luckies.
Yeah, no Lucky's. Sadly not. I'm actually not sure if Lucky's closed on Sunday.
Oh.
If it
The hero.
the one hero that will feed us.
Yeah. Either that or the grocery store.
Yeah, but the grocery store closes, I believe.
I mean, yeah, but like I can buy things from the grocery store today and then.
Yeah. Like maybe give a few.
Yeah.
Get some stuff before you possibly can't buy anything more tomorrow.
Leerdam's very pretty though. I'll give it that.
You think it's pretty?
I think it's pretty. Like I come from like the countryside in Norway.
Yeah.
So like the countryside is already my aesthetic.
Yeah.
And this is like just the right amount of like cityscape. Like there's traffic but not too much traffic. There are houses that like actually look nice. I like the like the temperature and the weather right now is it's also affecting it greatly. The one problem I have is like when I got here it's just like, okay, so I think I'll recognize Leerdam since I was here for T4.
Yeah.
But like everything looks the same. No offense, but like
nothing has changed actually.
yeah, like everything's so flat.
Yeah.
And, like it's the same landscape all over.
Yeah. It's
So it's just like, are we there yet? I don't know.
It is also like when I took the train to Leerdam, like every train station I got into, I was like, oh fuck, I'm here in Leerdam, I have to get out of the train. And then I realized, oh wait, no, it's not. But like every train station looks the same.
Exactly.
It's like when you get into the countryside of Netherlands, every city is the same. Like they all have like one big church, they all have like a little small square with all the stores, and that's it. Like a few villages here and there.
Huh. I mean, looks nice, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah,
but variation.
It's like a cute aesthetic, but it's also.
It doesn't hurt varying it up for like one village, or like one town.
Yeah. Alright, so we might be getting into the game again.
We're getting into the game.
Yeah, they're looking like serious
Gameplay.
game mode. And they're not in tournament
Never
mode.
mind.
They kind of teased us there.
There we go, and
Alright.
then it's time to SD.
We might
Or just,
play video games.
yeah, true.
We're starting the set over?
No,
Oh, we're
just
not, we're not.
SDing to
Okay,
unlock
okay.
all the,
Oh yeah.
to get the correct.
Yeah, I was like having an ethical discussion with Clark about if it was worth it to start set over because Rumble wasn't working. And we kind of came to the conclusion that Hermoise should have had said it before that
Yes,
Rumble wasn't
definitely.
working. So yeah.
Yeah.
Alright,
So okay, Tower of Heaven. Let's go.
Fine.
Game 2. We're rough start, but we're getting there.
Yeah, we're
Getting there. It's a rough start because it's gonna be a long 2 days of the rivals.
Yeah.
Jam-packed.
And is it really a rivals tournament if it doesn't have a delay in the schedule?
Yeah, I mean, it's not a stream in general if everything starts on time.
Yeah, you know, like I don't want it to start on time.
Yeah.
It's tradition right now.
Yeah, like that's not a sacrifice I'm willing to make. I don't know what people sacrifice. Like, do you sacrifice a cow or something in order to get everything to start on time?
In the Netherlands here, no, we just pray to the windmill.
Fair. Yeah, so far this is looking a lot better for her.
Yeah, this is looking like
This is
your
looking what you
regular
expected.
Euro.
Yeah. Missed the whip dash.
Or it might have been that Xiphos' hands have gone cold from waiting
Yeah,
all the time.
just had to sit there waiting
Yeah.
for Hermoise all the time.
So,
Smooth.
whoa,
are you
that
doing?
was a very ballsy.
Relatively sure that was a misinput, but you
Or
never
one
know.
of the coolest attempts ever. You
true.
never know.
The ballsiest down strong ever.
I respect it if it was intentional.
Yeah.
And I understand if it was a misinput. Alright, yeah, Hermoise
far.
has gotten his groove back.
2-stock lead. Let's
Yeah.
see. Completely different from game 1.
And it kind of shows like how big of an effect Rumble might have on your playstyle apparently.
Yeah.
As in, I might have to try Rumble myself because there's like a lot of better plays.
Try
right now.
Rumble, 2-stock lead extra.
Yeah.
Let's see, here we go. Combo game.
A good nice combo.
Yeah, good read.
Almost 50%.
Needs a little bit more than that though.
Yeah. I feel Wrastor kind of does have like a little problem with comboing Ori actually.
Okay, why?
I feel like Ori can kind of float out of his combos easier than other characters since he doesn't fall that fast, you know.
Ooh.
But it might be that I don't know how to combo with Wrastor. But like when I see Odiboy play against me or something, it feels like I easily get served to death all the time, and it just doesn't happen that much against Ori when it does, you know.
It might be because of like how light of a character Oily is.
Oily.
Oily, the best rivals character.
Oily also isn't very light, I would say.
no. Like, what standard do we compare Oily's weight to?
Yeah, I'm not sure, but compared to Ori, Oily isn't light.
Yeah, true. Right?
And we're again starting. Yeah, I'm not sure what. Oh, another problem.
It was set to best of 3 and not best of 5.
That would have been real plot twist if like the set had to play. Had been best of 3.
True. And they didn't know all along.
Yeah.
Yeah, in that case, you get why you want the Rumble, especially if it's this impactful.
Yeah, no, I can see it now how it changes games play apparently. But what were we talking about? How Ori was lighter, so it doesn't get too much.
Oh yeah, because like Wrastor combos are heavily like dependent on reads, on like DI reads, of course. Which is why Oily does plays like a god in offline, because like DI reads, you can do that much more accurately offline.
Yeah, sometimes you can even do react on it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which you can't really do offline.
Yeah.
Online, I mean. Which but since Ori is such a floaty character and relatively lightweight too, like reading exactly where he's going to go, especially like the higher percentage he goes, gets tricky unless you just predict it.
Yeah.
So in that case, it's more like it's more of a roll read than a DI read.
Yeah, I can understand
That's
that.
how it is. Okay, dash attack up strong.
Very surprised at combat actually.
Yeah, it is like there's a reason it got nerfed.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, we are not playing on the current patch. We're playing on the one patch before it because of reasons.
Yeah, because I personally wasn't even able to play the game last week, so
I mean, yeah,
I didn't even know what would have changed.
I was in the Ori core just listening a little bit. Ori got some buffs, some slice of life changes.
Ori got some buffs?
Yes, and also
Again?
and a dash attack nerf.
Okay.
So like like it's an overall buff.
But in general, the character got better.
Yes, theoretically, but like
why?
His one the one tool that everyone keeps abusing, aka dash attack, got worse.
Yeah.
Upstrung like basically got a little bit of a reduction to the startup, but also a reduction to I think it was knockback scaling. So it kills. It doesn't kill as much, but it connects more, which is basically just like. It makes it fuck up a lot less, which it shouldn't do in the first place. And then it was up B is like a little bit more smooth.
I think it's
So
really
just like-
interesting how Ori his up smash has been fixed right now, while Force Burner's up smash hasn't been fixed since the day the game dropped exactly.
Force burn hasn't been fixed since the day the game dropped.
Force Burn is like
Force
too
Burn's
much
weird.
of a problem to fix for the developers, I think.
I mean, changes to Force Burn's clone. It's just like a normal, like where there's just a normal staple of the patches.
Yeah, it's tradition.
It's tradition. What changes this time about Force Burn's clone?
Yeah. Like, it took me very long to kind of utilize Force Burner's clone because I just kind of didn't want to, because I would be afraid the next patch it wouldn't work anymore.
Exactly.
But I feel like they haven't changed it like in the
that's right.
5 patches or something, so now I'm able to use it. So we're back on the first stage. Interesting for Hermoise to allow Xiphos to go back to the stage he won, actually.
Oh,
That was...
maybe he wants to prove that Rumble is actually that better. That much better.
That might be
Because,
it. That's actually kind of funny if he does.
I mean, so far it's looking good for him.
Yeah, Rumble has been really affecting Hermoise's play. It might have been like a thing that kind of gets in your mind, as in you notice Rumble doesn't work.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
Just
And
keep thinking
just
about
annoys
how
you. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Like-
just keep thinking about it, and you can't focus on the game,
True.
which is really logical.
I mean, I'm noticing that Sein charge is really fucking up Xiphos.
Yeah,
Xiphos.
I have no idea how to speak Xiphos. That was a really nice switch.
That was a pretty good spike. Yeah. Runs into the upstrung though, a little bit scary.
I
Side B.
feel like
Yeah.
Xiphos kind of does a lot of things without really thinking about it, as in he
Yes.
just throws a move and just sees if it will land or not.
Also has a bad habit of almost always throwing the side B at the same height, at the same place every time if he's in it.
I feel like Xiphos kind of has
Like
to
right
more,
now.
Yeah. Xiphos kind of has to look more at what Hermoise is doing instead of just like
Thinking about what he's going to do.
yeah,
Maybe.
like more react what Hermoise is doing
Yeah.
instead of like
Oh, jumped into that. That's unfortunate. So yeah, the only hitbox that's good about Ori upstrung is actually the last one.
Oh, okay.
Last or like the team up upstrung is pretty good, but like solo upstrung is so weird.
Yeah. In general, the move's really interesting. How it's like so big. But yeah. That's a really
double
nice
up tilt. No.
up tilt.
Tries to go
Sadly.
for hard beat.
Yeah.
Is this scary?
Yeah.
Good match there.
I feel like Xiphos kind of misses his patience.
Yeah.
Because that was a really nice situation for
Dead.
him to.
Never mind. Oh, there we go. The bash.
Oh my god.
Not dead.
I have
Oh,
no
spike.
idea how that move works. Oh yeah.
trust me. Not,
Alright.
Ori doesn't. Ori mates doesn't either.
Yeah.
90% of the time it's just like, does it work?
Yeah, every time like I get hit by it, I just mash the tech button and hoping I hit something, but it usually doesn't happen. Well, good games.
Yeah,
both
good
of them.
games. Good games.